Hi, welcome back. This time we're going to talk about how to solve each equation by taking square roots. When you're just trying to solve an equation by taking square roots, the first thing you want to do is get that squared part alone. And so that refers to this p squared for number 10. So I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. And that gives me 4p squared on the left. These two cancel each other out. And I get 100 on the right. I want to get rid of that 4, and that's multiplication. So the opposite of multiply is divide. Divide both sides by 4, and I get p squared is equal to 25. 100 divided by 4 is 25. So now that I've got the squared part alone, I'm going to take the square root of both sides. So take the square root of both sides, and I need to remember that plus or minus that appears when you take the square root of both sides with the variable. So I've got p is equal to plus or minus square root of 25 is 5. And that's equal to, so p is then equal to 5 or negative 5 or vice versa. All right, let's look at number 10. I'm sorry, number 11. So number 11, same thing. We want to get the n squared part alone. So we're going to add 5 to both sides. And that cancels, leaving 9n squared is equal to negative 99. And then I divide both sides by 9. And n squared is equal to negative 11. Then I take the square root of both sides. Now, keeping in mind here that I now have the square, and it's plus or minus, I have the square root of a negative number. When you have a negative under their square root sign, we have to think of this as negative 11. The square root of negative 11 is equal to the square root of negative 1 times the square root of 11. And the square root of negative 1 is defined as the imaginary unit I. And so this is n is equal to plus or minus I square root of 11. And since 11, the square root of 11 is prime, if it could be simplified, you'd want to simplify it, but we just want to leave it in simplest radical form, and so that then is our answer, plus or minus I square root of 11, which is negative I square root of 11 or positive I square root of 11. All right, we'll see you in the next video.